During the holidays, there's always a surprise visitor, somebody showing up, or some event that I want to take something to, whether it's a hostess present or a fresh plate of cookies. So this is something that I like to get into my pantry right at the beginning of the season so that I have everything I need ready to go at a moment's notice. It gives me a lot of peace and reduces a lot of the holiday scramble. So let's jump in, and we're gonna be making a holiday cookie mix. Today I'm here with 3 of my best helpers, and they're gonna help me make a cookie mix. Does that sound like fun, girls?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see. This is Rebecca. Can you say hi?
Hi.
And this is Hannah.
Hi.
And this is Elizabeth.
Hi.
And we're gonna each make a jar of our holiday cookie mix. Now this is a mix that's gonna just sit on your shelf. It's gonna be really pretty, so you can give it as a hostess gift at the last minute, or you can whip up a batch of cookies in just a few minutes that are gonna be really cute and really pretty. Today, we're gonna be using just chocolate M&Ms, plain chocolate M&Ms. If you have the holiday M&Ms with just the red and green, these turn out really, really cute. But when I'm filming this, they didn't have them on the shelf yet, so I couldn't get them. So we have to do all the colors today, okay? The other option is just plain old chocolate chips. So let's talk about the different ingredients that you need. For each quart jar of mix that we're gonna make, we're gonna use 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour. We're gonna use 1 teaspoon of a baking powder, 1/2 teaspoon of a baking soda, 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Today I'm using Redmond's real salt. That's what I almost always use in the house. Just make sure it's a nice fine salt, whatever you're using. We're gonna want about 1/2 cup of M&Ms or chocolate chips, your choice. And again, grab the holiday colors if you can, because that makes it really fun. 1/3 cup of a light brown sugar, and then 1/2 cup of a regular sugar. Now, we don't actually have a regular white refined sugar in the house, so today we're just using this raw sugar that we have. These are just sugarcane crystals, so you can use just a regular white refined sugar and that'll be just fine. Okay, are we ready to get started?
Yes.
Now you can make up a ton of these jars right at the beginning of the season and just keep them in your pantry until it's time to use them. They will last 6 months, maybe even longer, really nicely in your pantry. Girls, I'm gonna show you how to do the first one. First of all, we're gonna put 1.5 cups of flour into our jar, and we're using the funnel so that it can all go down in there. And let's make sure we get it kind of level. Doesn't have to be exact, but close. Now, after we put each ingredient in, we want to give the jar just a little shake just to make it nice and flat in there, okay? Let's see, Rebecca, you've got your 1.5 cups. Here's a 1 cup. Can you put that in there? Try to get it all in the funnel. Good job. And Hannah, 1.5 cups of flour. Okay, now pass your funnel down to Lizzie. There we go. And give your jar a little shake so it's nice and flat. You girls are all wearing your aprons. That's a great job. I should be wearing my apron because I already have flour all over me.
I have flour on my hands.
You do? That's okay. We can wash our hands afterwards. This part's gonna be a little easier because we don't have to use the funnel for this. You can just put it right on the top, but we need 1 teaspoon of baking powder, and we need 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda.
Baking soda kind of looks like baking powder.
And 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Those are gonna all go right in. Give your jar a little shake again to make it real flat. Not too much. We don't want to stir it too much. I think the baby's helping us make our Christmas cookies today. Now, the fun part. Now, we can't eat any of the M&Ms yet, okay?
Maybe after.
So grab your funnels. So we're gonna put about a half cup of the M&Ms in. Right in there. We just wanna layer them out just a little bit, okay? There you go.
It feels really good.
Okay. Now you could add all sorts of other goodies to these. Cranberries, dried cranberries would be delicious. You could add nuts in here. You could layer all sorts of really good things. Just try not to pass about 1 cup per quart jar of extra goodies. Otherwise your cookies won't have enough dough to hold together. And now we've got a 1/3 cup of brown sugar. Now this is gonna go right over the top. And a 1/2 cup of just plain white sugar.
There's some.
What's that? There's some flour in there? Oh no! Oh no, Miss Bill. Or in this case, a raw sugar. Right over the top. If you had that plain white refined sugar, then this would make another really pretty layer in the jar.
Time to shake mine.
And then I like to decorate the top of mine with just another real little layer of the M&Ms. Did you get that one?
Huh?
Can you just put a few in? Not yet. Not while we're cooking. We can't eat while we're cooking.
Hold it.
There you go. Okay, now we're all ready. Do you see how easy that was? That was a really simple project. So put a lid on and pass it down, and then put a band on.
Pass it on down.
Good job, everybody. Now we're gonna clean up, and we have our cookie mix all ready for the pantry. Thank you for your help. Are you gonna wanna eat the cookies when we make them?
Yeah.
Yeah, you think so?
I kind of want to eat some M&Ms.
You wanna eat the M&Ms? What do you like about Christmas cookies?
I like to make the Christmas cookies. I like to make houses for little Christmas cookie guys. I like to make gingerbread cookies, and we have the ginger cookie stuff, so we can make those.
Those
I
are
like
good too.
making them.
It is important to include a label with your jars that tell you what to do with your mix when you are ready to actually make it. Now, I don't know about your house, but if I were to hang this off the jar, it would likely be completely lost before I ever went to make these cookies. So I like to actually print it a little bit smaller than the lid of the jar and put it on the inside. The directions here say, mix with a 1/2 cup of melted butter, an 1/8 cup of milk, 1 beaten egg, and 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Spoon onto parchment-lined cookie sheets and bake at 350 degrees for 8 to 10 minutes. I have a sheet of these labels ready for you guys over at the blog post if you want to click the link below and go grab your sheet of direction labels. So I like to just drop that right on the inside. And then even if I'm gonna use these myself, it really makes it fun if they're nice and cute. It also makes it really easy to give these as a last-minute hostess gift. So I've just cut out a piece of red flannel that I thought was really cute. This actually came from an old sheet that we had that was all worn out. It's nice and fresh and cleanly washed. You can also do this with just brown paper. And then just take a little twine and tie it right on the top. And look at how cute that is. This is ready to sit on your pantry shelf for up to 6 months, maybe even up to 9 months until you get around to using it. So it could just sit there and it's ready for you to grab and go. we're all ready to actually make our cookies. Are you ready, girls?
Yeah.
Yay!
Yeah.
Now let's go over the ingredients that we're going to put into it. We're going to put in the melted butter, so half a cup of melted butter. And this is something I absolutely love about these cookies, because who has room temperature butter all the time on their counter just ready to go for a really quick batch of cookies? I know I don't usually. So melted butter just makes this go so much faster. Then we have a teaspoon of vanilla extract, about 2 tablespoons or an 1/8 cup of milk, and 1 egg. Ready to go. Okay, Elizabeth, can you open the jar and put the cookie mix, just dump it all into the bowl? All in there. And then I cracked an egg. I'm just gonna beat that up a little bit. Let's see, Rebecca, can you pour that melted butter right on into the mix? Good job. And then the milk and the vanilla extract, can you put those in? Now, how about this one? I think those are the fastest cookies ever. Hannah, can you grab the mixer and blend those all up together for us?
Okay.
You girls all have nice clean hands now. Let's see. Yep, freshly washed. Okay, I'm gonna give you a tablespoon.
To eat some.
No, not to eat them, but to roll them into a nice bowl so we can put them onto our cookie sheet. Now I've got a Silpat lined cookie sheet. You could use a greased cookie sheet, that would work great. Okay, you ready? Hand out. There we go, roll it into a nice ball. There we go. Ooh, these are gonna be nice and chocolatey.
And crunchy.
Crunchy from all the M&Ms?
Yeah. Yeah. Is this really good enough?
Yep, so you want to get them rolled real well, and then we want to flatten them just a little bit. What's your favorite Christmas song?
Away in a manger. Away in a manger.
Oh, do you know the words to that one?
Kind of. Away in a manger, no room for a crib. But little Lord Jesus laid down his sweet head. The stars in the sky looked down where he lay. But little Lord Jesus asleep on the hay.
Now, just for an extra little treat, I am going to pick through these and put some of the Christmas colors right on the top. Did you think I was going to put this right into your mouth?
I thought you were going to stick them into our mouth.
Into your mouth?
I thought you were going to eat it. Me too.
Well, that would be yummy. So we're going to have a bunch of non-Christmas colors left. Maybe we can eat those. But here you go. Why don't you pick up a couple cookies, and let's put some of the, here's some reds and some greens. Looking good. Now we're going to slide these into the oven at 350 degrees, and we're going to bake them for 8 to 10 minutes or until they're just getting slightly golden brown on the bottom. Oh, wow. Don't touch it. It's really hot, okay? But look at that. Doesn't that look yummy? Yeah.
We need to make one more because there's only 12.
That's okay. Ooh, those smell yummy, don't they?
Yeah. They look good.
They look good. I think they're kind of hot right now.
Let's let them cool down first before we get one.
Okay, that sounds good. Which one are you gonna have?
Wait, does all of them have blues in it?
Probably.
I kind of want this one.
That one?
Yeah.
Lizzie, which one are you looking at? That one with the reds. What about you, Becca?
This one. Because it has a little pink on it.
A little pink on it, yeah, it does weird kind of. The red got a little dragged through the dough a little bit. I kind of want this one. I like all the red on it. You ready? You think it's cool enough to eat yet?
No.
No? Okay, I'll test mine. Let's see. Ooh, look at that. Oh. That looks good. You guys can grab your cookies.
Mine has... They're good. Ooh, they're hot.
Oh. Those are so yummy and they're so fast. So make sure you go ahead and get a couple jars of these, or 10 or 15 jars of these on your shelf right now, so you have great hostess gifts and really, really easy cookies to take to a potluck or a party or whatever it is that you have going on, or just to serve your family for a little bit of holiday cheer this season. And hey, to check out some other mixes, check out this video right here. Everybody say goodbye.
Bye.